Hey guys, I'm back with another candle review, and this time around it's for the 14.5 ounce 3-wick Sweetheart Cherry candle from Bath & Body Works, part of the Valentine's 2025 lineup. I was super excited to see this because, well, hello, look at the cute packaging first and foremost, and the beautiful matte colored lid. Oh my god, F me up with that. But in any case, I was excited about this because it came out last year as body care in a single wick candle, and the single wick candle was surprisingly strong for a single wick that I was like, this 3-wick must certainly be super strong and awesome too. And so I picked it up here and let's get into it. So the notes on this read, wild cherry, crushed pistachio, and whipped vanilla. This is yet another cherry body care fragrance that is like in vein of your sunset glow and vacation vibe and perfect in pink. It's all kind of like this deviation from the Sol de Janeiro kind of that sort of caramelized pistachio, and then also the like sort of Tom Ford cherry body care fragrances that are out there as well. It's just that kind of like really popularized sort of pistachio cherry body care fragrance that we've seen so much at this point, and like it's now like trickling down into 3-wick formats. So that's what we have here. I would say once again very similar to the Sunset Glow fragrance from Bath and Body Works if you had that, but maybe a little less like tropical and a little bit more gourmand. And so this is definitely the most gourmand take on that cherry body care fragrance. There is still a hint of an inedible body care perfumey undertone to it, but it's the most gourmand of all of those. So you do get like a really creamy sweet cherry. It's like sort of warmed up and made more edible and delicious by the addition of that sort of cozy creamy pistachio and whipped vanilla. They certainly just nailed the notes on this. It's definitely has a creaminess from the vanilla as well, so it's like a pistachio and vanilla accented by a brighter sweet gourmand cherry fragrance, and that's what you get. Yeah, it's nice. It's like it's a nice cherry fragrance without it doing the obvious sort of cough syrup black cherry merlot moment that we get from Bath and Body Works. Like the usual cherry fragrance we've like known up to this point has very much been that sort of cough syrup feeling cherry, whereas this like takes the turn and like finally brings cherry into a realm where it does not smell like cough syrup because it is so much more warmer, creamy, and smooth by all of the other supporting notes. But yeah, that's what this smells like. It's a nice, decent cherry fragrance. I really have no qualms with it. And let's get into the performance. So this is a third burn, and it's doing fine. It has a thick rope-like wicks on it, so you definitely want to keep it trimmed and keep it to like a 3-hour burn for sure. Otherwise, it does start puffing and sooting quite a bit. As for the throw, this is where it really takes a hit. So it's like, while I enjoy the fragrance, and I remember really liking the single wick last year too, I was like most like certain that this would also throw very strong for a 3-wick, but that is just not my experience. But there's still quite a bit of like reviews or chatter online saying that theirs is quite strong. So I don't know, like your mileage may vary, but for me in this particular one I'm reviewing, I go nose blind to it very quickly. I remember the first time I lit it up, I was just like so excited for it, and I was like, okay, let's get this going. And I was just like waiting and waiting and waiting, and I could never smell it, and that was like in my bedroom. So I moved it into an open concept, and it's kind of like I can smell it when I leave that room, and then when I come in, I'm hit with a very delicious sort of creamy cherry fragrance. But once I'm in the room, I go nose blind to it. So I would say no more than like a 3 to a 4, definitely in the light range, hardly inching into the medium territory. So for me personally, it was quite light that I was quite bummed about it, and I would not consider repurchasing this because just the first one I have, I don't get too much satisfaction out of it. So kind of a bummer there. Overall, very pleasant fragrance, very much in that realm of the cherry sort of body care fragrances we've been getting, but the low throw leaves a lot to be desired that I personally wouldn't repurchase this one. And then like it's just a closing note, comparing this to Perfect in Pink, which was just also recently out as a cherry body care fragrance, I would say that one definitely goes much heavier on the floral perfumey sort of fine fragrance perfume route, whereas this one's definitely more sweet, cutesy, fluffy, creamy, gourmand. So it's kind of difference between the two if you're wondering. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.